செய்வனே போடுங்கள் Ladies and gentlemen, a warm namaskar to all of you. Thank you for being here and sharing this beautiful, joyous celebration of Mum today. We can't believe it's almost a year. This is the 11th month. And, well, you know, we say time moves on, and we are all here today. So at the outset, a very, very warm welcome to you all. On behalf of Uncle Daya, we'd like to thank you for spending your public holiday here with us. May we ask you all to kindly rise as we begin the prayer. And I'm going to hand you over to the very capable and talented Deshan Styler, who will conduct the prayer this morning, the service. And thereafter, he'll direct us when we're going to come forward. We have a couple of speeches as well. So in the meanwhile, we're going to start with the prayer. Thank you.
Mahakaya Suryakote Samaprabha Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakote Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sachat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Oh शुक्लाम्भरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्ते पालं तेलित्तेनं பாகம் பழப்பம் நிமை நாளும் கலந்துணக்க நான் தழுவே கோலம் ஜெய்துங்க கரிமுகத்து தூமணியே எங்கள் கணபதியே நீ எனக்கு சங்க தமிழ் மூன்று தாய் கணபதியே ஐந்த கரத்தனை ஆனை முகத்தனை இந்த நிலம் பிறை போலும் ஏற்றனை நந்தி மகந்தனை ஞான குடும் நிலை ஸ்ரீ உந்தையில் வைத்தடி போற்றி நின்றோமே. ஓம் விநாயகாய நமஹ, ஓம் விக்னராஜாய நமஹ, ஓம் மேகதந்தாய நமஹ, ஓம் ஸ்ரீ வக்ரதுண்டாய நமஹ, ஓம் ஸ்ரீ மகா கணபதயே நமஹ, ஓம் ஸ்ரீ மகாகம் கம் கணபதயே நமஹ, ஓம் ஸ்ரீ மகா கம் கம் கணபதயே நமஹ. ஜெய் கணராயா ஸ்ரீ கணராயா, ஜெய் கணராயா ஸ்ரீ கணராயா, ஜெய் கணராயா ஸ்ரீ கணராயா மங்களமூர்த்தி மோரியா, ஜெய் கணராயா ஸ்ரீ கணராயா மங்களமூர்த்தி மோரியா, ஜெய் கணராயா ஸ்ரீ கணராயா, ஜெய் கணராயா ஸ்ரீ கணராயா, ஜெய் கணராயா ஸ்ரீ கணராயா மங்களமூர்த்தி மோரியா, ஜெய் கணராயா ஸ்ரீ கணராயா மங்களமூர்த்தி மோரியா. सिंदूरवदना पंकज चरणा, सिंदूरवदना पंकज चरणा, सिंदूरवदना पंकज चरणा, सिंदूरवदना पंकज चरणा, सिंदूरवदना पंकज चरणा गणपति बापा मोरया, सिंदूरवदना पंकज चरणा गणपति पापा मोरया, जय गणराया श्री गणराया, जय गणराया श्री गणराया, जय गणराया श्री गणराया मंगलमूर्ति मोरया, जय गणराया श्री गणराया मंगलमूर्ति मोरया. लंबोधर जय विघ्नेश्वरा लंबोधर जय विघ्नेश्वरा अंबासुदने विघ्नेश्वरा अंबासुधने विघ्नेश्वरा शामन करुणा गणनादा विलंबित सूत्र गणनादा शामन करुणा गणनादा विलंबित सूत्र गणनादा महेश्वर पुत्र महेश्वर पुत्र विघ्नेश्वरा महेश्वर पुत्र विघ्नेश्वरा ओम गजानना गजानना गणपति देवा गजानना 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 जय गणराया श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया मंगलमूर्ति मोरया जय गणराया श्री गणराया मंगलमूर्ति मोरया विघ्नेश्वरा गणनायका साई विघ्नेश्वर गजानना मंगलमूर्ति श्री गणराया मंगलमूर्ति श्री गणराया मंगलमूर्ति श्री गणराया मंगलमूर्ति श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया अष्टविनायक अष्टविनायक गजानना अष्टविनायक गजानना अष्टविनायक गजानना ओम गजानना गजानना गणपति देवा गजानना 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 गणपति देवा गजानना गणपति देवा गजानना गणपति देवा ओम विनायकाय ओम लंबोधराय ओम गणेशाय नमः शिवशक्त्याय दिदोस्तवं भवन्तु शक्तः प्रभवितुम् न चेदेवं देवो न हलकुशलकस्पन्दितुमवे हतस्त्वाम् आराध्याम् हरिहर विरञ्चान्ति पिर वेणे प्रणन्तं स्तोतुं मा सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती नारायणी अम्मा 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 இருளை அகற்றிட வருவாயம்மா இன்பங்கள் பொழிந்திடம் மாரியம்மா இங்கு வருவாய் வருவாய் வருவாயம்மா திருவே வருவாய் வருவாயம்மா வருவாய் வருவாய் வருவாயம்மா வருவாய் வருவாய் வருவாயம்மா திருவே வருவாய் வருவாயம்மா திருவே வருவாய் வருவாயம்மா இருளை அகற்றிட வருவாயம்மா இருளை அகற்றிட வருவாய் அம்மா இன்பங்கள் பொழிந்திடம் மாரியம்மா ஆழியல் இன்பங்கள் பொழிந்திடம் மாரியம்மா அம்மா தாயே கருமாரி வேல்காட்டில் சுகமாரி அம்மா தாயே கருமாரி வேல்காட்டில் சுகமாரி வேதனை தீர்த்திட வருவாயம்மா அம்மா வேதனை தீர்த்திட வருவாயம்மா कल्याणी करुमारी कामाक्षिनी महालक्ष्मी मातांगी मीनाक्षिनी कल्याणी करुमारी कामाक्षिनी महालक्ष्मी मातांगी मीनाक्षिनी कोल पड़िच पुंगल वेच வந்தோம் அம்மா கோள் படிச்ச பொங்கல் வச்ச வந்தோம் அம்மா ஏழுளை எங்களை காத்திடுவாய் மாரியம்மா ஏழுளை எங்களை காத்திடுவாய் மாரியம்மா அம்மா ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ओम शक्ति ओम अम्मा ओम शक्ति ओम शक्ति ओम शक्ति ओम शक्ति ओम வருவாய் 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 அம்மா திரவே வருவாய் வருவாய் அம்மா ऐगिरि नंदिनि नंदित मेदिनि विश्व विनोदनि नंदनुते गिरिवर विंध्य शिरो विलासिनि विष्णनुते भगवतीये सिद्धिखण्ड कुडुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दनि शैलसुते अम्मा 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 मुत्तुमारी अम्मा 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 मुत्तुमारी अम्मा मुत्तुमारी चरणं चरणं करुमारी देवी चरणं चरणं मुत्तुमारी चरणं चरणं करुमारी देवी चरणं चरणम् अम्मा ताये करुमारी वेल्काट्टिल सुगमारी अम्मा ताये करुमारी वेल्काट्टिल सुगमारी वेदனை தீர்த்திட வருவாயம்மா அம்மா வேதனை தீர்த்திட வருவாயம்மா அம்மா ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் அம்மா ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் அம்மா 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 முத்துமாரி அம்மா 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 முத்துமாரி அம்மா முத்துமாரி சரணம் சரணம் ऐगिरि नन्दिनि नन्दितमेदनि विश्वविनोदनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्द्य शिरोदिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि चित्रनुते भगवति ये सिद्धिखण्ड कुडुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दनि शैलसुते अम्मा 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 मुत्तुमारी अम्मा 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 मुत्तुमारी अम्मा मुत्तुमारी चरणं चरणं मुत्तुमारी चरणं चरणं मंगाली देवी चरणं चरणं मुत्तुमारी चरणं चरणं करुमारी देवी चरणं 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 ఆనందమైన బ్రహ్మములోపల సుందర నాడుగు శివుడున్నాడమ్మా ఆ శివుడు సర్వమే తనయను అని పాడవస్తిమమ్మా ఆనందముగా మీరనరమ్మా మీరనరమ్మ మేము శివభక్తులమమ్మా శివ ధ్యానమే సుగం బంధమణి చెప్పవస్తిమమ్మా శివ ధ్యానమే సుగం బంధమణి చెప్పవస్తిమమ్మా ఆనందముగ మీరనరమ్మ మీరనరమ్మ మేము శివభక్తులమమ్మా శివ ధ్యానమే సుగం బంధమణి చెప్పవస్తిమమ్మా శివ ధ్యానమే సుగం బంధమణి చెప్పవస్తిమమ్మా ఆనందముగ మీరనరమ్మ మీరనరమ్మ మేము శివభక్తులమమ్మా శివ ధ్యానమే సుగం బంధమణి చెప్పవస్తిమమ్మా ఆనందమైన బ్రహ్మములోపల సుందర నాడుగు శివుడున్నాడమ్మా. ఆ శివుడు సర్వమే తనై ఎనువని పాడవ స్థిమమ్మా. అంగములోపల లింగమందున బిందు రూపమై నిండి ఉన్నాడమ్మా. అంగములోపల లింగమందున బిందు రూపమై నిండి ఉన్నాడమ్మా. అండపిండ జగమంద తానే నిండి ఉన్నాడమ్మా. అండపిండ జగమంద తానే నిండి ఉన్నాడమ్మా. ఆనందముగ మీరనరమ్మా మీరనరమ్మ మేము శివభక్తులమమ్మా. శివ ధ్యానమే సుగం బంధమణి చెప్పవస్తిమమ్మా. నిత్య నిత్య వివేక జ్ఞానమై జ్యోతి రూపమై తానే ఉన్నాడమ్మా. నిత్య నిత్య వివేక జ్ఞానమై జ్యోతి రూపమై తానే ఉన్నాడమ్మా. ఆ జ్యోతి శివుడే జగముల జీవుడే ఆటలాడనమ్మా. ఆ జ్యోతి శివుడే జగముల జీవుడే ఆటలాడనమ్మా. కారుణ్యనాథుని కరుణ కోరికొని కువలయమందున సుఖము కోరి మీరు శివ పూజ చేయరమ్మా. కారుణ్యనాథుని కరుణ కోని కువలయమందున సుఖము కోరి మీరు శివ పూజ చేయరమ్మా. ధర్మనూర ధర్మనూర శివ సుబ్రహ్మణ్య దుబ దేశమునమరమ్మా. ధర్మనూర శివ సుబ్రహ్మణ్య దుబ దేశమునమరమ్మా. ఆనందముగ మీరనరమ్మా మీరనరమ్మ మేము శివ భక్తులమమ్మా. శివ ధ్యానమే సుగం బంధమణి చెప్పవస్తిమమ్మా. శివ ధ్యానమే సుగం బంధమణి చెప్పవస్తిమమ్మా. శివ ధ్యానమే సుగం బంధమణి చెప్పవస్తిమమ్మా. అమ్మా అమ్మా అమ్మా. सुंदर गिरिधारी नटवर लाला हरि सुंदर गिरिधारी नटवर लाला हरि केशवा माधवा राधे गोपाल हरि केशवा माधवा राधे गोविंद माधवा मधुसूदन नारायण तिरुपति मणिवासा नमो नारायण नारायण हे गोविंद नंद गोपाला हे गोविंद नंद गोपाला मोहन मुरलीधर राधे गोपाला मोहन मुरलीधर राधे गोपाला गोविंद नंद गोपाला हे गोविंद नंद गोपाला मोहन मुरलीधर राधे गोपाला मोहन मुरलीधर राधे गोपाला सुंदर गिरिधारी नटवर लाला सुंदर गिरिधारी नटवर लाला हरि सुंदर गिरिधारी नटवर लाला हरे केशवा माधवा राधे गोपाला हरे केशवा माधवा राधे गोपाला गोविंद नंद गोपाला गोविंद नंद गोपाला मोहन मुरलीधर राधे गोपाला मोहन मुरलीधर राधे गोपाला सुंदर गिरिधारी हरि सुंदर गिरिधारी नटवर लाला हरि सुंदर गिरिधारी नटवर लाला हरि केशवा माधवा राधे गोपाला हरे केशवा माधवा राधे गोपाला हे गोविंद नंद गोपाला मोहन मुरलीधर राधे गोपाला हे गोविंद नंद गोपाला मोहन मुरलीधर राधे गोपाला मोहन मुरलीधर राधे घनश्याम पांडुरंगा हरिनारायण गोविंद 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 जय नंद मुकुंदा जय नंद मुकुंदा नंद गोविंदा राधे गोपाल जय नंद मुकुंदा नंद गोविंदा राधे गोपाल गोविंदा माधवा गोपाल केशवा गोविंदा माधवा गोपाल केशवा गोविंदा माधवा गोपाल केशवा जय नंद मुकुंदा जय नंद मुकुंदा नंद गोविंदा राधे गोपाल हरिनारायण हरिनारायण जय नंद मुकुंदा नंद गोविंदा राधे गोपाल गोविंदा माधवा गोविंदा माधवा गोपाल केशवा जय नंद मुकुंदा नंद गोविंदा राधे गोपाल गिरिधारी गिरिधारी जय राधे गोविंदा गिरिधारी गिरिधारी जय राधे गोविंदा 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 जय नंद मुकुंदा नंद गोविंदा राधे गोपाल जय नंद मुकुंदा नंद गोविंदा राधे गोपाल गोविंदा माधवा गोपाल केशवा जय नंद मुकुंदा जय 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 नंद मुकुंदा नंद गोविंदा राधे गोपाल जय नंद मुकुंदा नंद गोविंदा राधे गोपाल नी मायावतार श्री कन्ना नी मायावतार श्री कन्ना गुरुवायूरप्पा शरणं दीन कारुण्य मायावतार श्री कन्ना गुरुवायूरप्पा शरणं दीन कारुण्य मायावतार श्री कन्ना नारायण ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮುಕುಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮುಕುಂದ ಪಾರಾಯಣಾನಂದ ಗೀತ வேத பாராயணானந்த கீத சர்வ பாவங்களும் நீக்கும் பாதாரவிந்த நீ மாயாவ நீ மாயாவ நீ மாயாவதார ஸ்ரீ கண்ணா குருவாயூரப்பா சரணம் தீன காருண்ய மாயாவதார ஸ்ரீ கண்ணா ஜயநந்த முகுந்த நந்த கோவிந்த ராதே கோபால கோவிந்த மாதவா கோபால கேசவா ஜயநந்த முகுந்த நந்த கோவிந்த ராதே கோபால ராதே ராதே கோபால ராதே கோபால ராதே கோபால Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Tanrivinive, Tanrivinive, Datamunive, Devamunive, Tanrivinive, Tanrivinive, Datamunive, Devamunive, Datamunive, Devamunive. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. దండనాకు నీ వందమోకు వాదల నీకు వాదు పరాకు నీ దండనాకు నీ వందమోకు వాదల నీకు వాదు పరాకు వాదల నీకు వాద పరాకు వాదల నీకు వాద పరాకు ఓం నమ శివాయ ఓం నమ శివాయ ఓం నమ శివాయ ఓం నమ శివాయ తల్లివి నీవే తండ్రివి నీవే దాతము నీవే దేవము నీవే తండ్రివి నీవే తల్లివి నీవే దాతము నీవే దేవము నీవే దాతము నీవే దేవము నీవే ఓం నమ శివాయ ఓం నమ శివాయ నమ శివాయ ఓం నమ శివాయ హరి ఓం నమ శివాయ హరి ఓం నమ శివాయ హరి ఓం నమ శివాయ கண்கள் உன்னை தேடும் வடிவேலவா எந்தன் கண்ணீர் உந்தன் அபிஷேகம் வேல் முருகா கண்கள் உன்னை தேடும் வடிவேலவா எந்தன் கண்ணீர் உந்தன் அபிஷேகம் வேல் முருகா கண்கள் உன்னை தேடும் வடிவேலவா எந்தன் கண்ணீர் உந்தன் அபிஷேகம் வேல் முருகா திருநீர் என்னை காக்கும் வடிவேலவா வடிவேல் என்னன் துணையே வேல் முருகா This is not a dream, this is real life. Muruga, please show us the way. We will walk behind you. We will walk behind you. திருநீர் என்னை காக்கும் வடிவேலவா வடிவேல் என்னன் துணையே வேல் முருகா திருநீர் என்னை காக்கும் வடிவேலவா வடிவேல் என்னன் துணையே வடிவேல் என்னை காக்கும் வடிவேலவா உந்தன் நாமம் என்னை நாடும் வேல் முருகா. வடிவேல் என்னை காக்கும் வடிவேலவா உந்தன் நாமம் என்னை நாடும் வேல் முருகா. சரவண பவ ஓம் முருகா ஓம் முருகா. சரவண பவ குக வடிவேலா ஓம் முருகா ஓம் முருகா. சரவண பவ குக வடிவேலா. திருநீர் என்னை காக்கும் வடிவேலவா வடிவேல் என்னன் துணையே வேல் முருகா. சிவபெருமான் உந்தன் தந்தை அல்லவோ, பார்வதி அம்மா தாய் அல்லவோ. சிவபெருமான் உந்தன் தந்தை அல்லவோ, பார்வதி அம்மா தாய் அல்லவோ. ஸ்ரீ கணேசா உந்தன் அண்ணன் அல்லவோ, ஸ்ரீ கணேசா உந்தன் அண்ணன் அல்லவோ. இந்த பாடும் இந்த உயிர் உந்தன் பிள்ளை அல்லவோ. ஸ்ரீ கணேசா உந்தன் அண்ணன் அல்லவோ. எங்கள் ஹரிஹர சுதன் உந்தன் தம்பி அல்லவோ. எங்கள் ஹரிஹர சுதன் உந்தன் தம்பி அல்லவோ. ஓம் முருகா ஓம் முருகா. சரவண பவ குக வடிவேலா ஓம் முருகா ஓம் முருகா. சரவண பவ குக வடிவேலா. சரவண பவ குக வடிவேலா. கண்கள் உன்னை தேடும் வடிவேலவா எந்தன் கண்ணீர் உந்தன் அபிஷேகம். கண்கள் உன்னை தேடும் வடிவேலவா எந்தன் கண்ணீர் உந்தன் அபிஷேகம் வேல் முருகா. கண்கள் உன்னை தேடும் வடிவேலவா. கண்கள் உன்னை தேடும் வடிவேலவா. இந்த கண்ணீர் உந்தன் அபிஷேகம் வேல் முருகா. கண்கள் உன்னை தேடும் வடிவேலவா. இந்த கண்ணீர் உந்தன் அபிஷேகம் வேல் முருகா. திருநீர் என்னை காக்கும் வடிவேலவா வடிவேல் என்னன் துணையே வேல் முருகா. வடிவேல் என்னை காக்கும் வடிவேலவா உந்தன் நாமம் என்னை நாடும் வேல் முருகா. இங்கு தீயோரை கழுவற்ற என் வேலையா வந்து எல்லாரை மேலேற்ற என் பாலையா. கண்ட கொள்ளாரை நீ மாற்ற பொன் வேலையா. கொண்டு செய்வோம் என் தினம் காக்கும் செவ்வேலையா. எங்க பார்த்தாலும் முன்னுருவம் தான் வேலையா. இட நடந்தாலும் முன்னாலே தான் முருகையா. தேவர் குலம் காக்கு சிறு பிள்ளை நீதானையா. இன உனக்கில்லை வே சேரார நீதேனையா சரவண பவனே சண்முகநாதா கார்த்திகேயா வடிவ அழகா ஸ்கந்தா குமரா வெற்றிவேல் முருகா வேல்வேல் முருகா ரோகரா சரவண பவனே சண்முகநாதா கார்த்திகேயா வடிவேல் அழகா ஸ்கந்தா குமரா வெற்றிவேல் முருகா வேல்வேல் முருகா ரோகரா வேல்வேல் முருகா ரோகரா வேல்வேல் முருகா ஸ்கந்தா கடம்பா கார்த்திகேயா சண்முகா சுப்பிரமணியம் அழகன் அழகா முருகா முருகா कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामपूर्वा सन्ध्यत् प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरसातूला कर्तव्यं देवमान्मिकम् उत्तिष्ठ उत्तिष्ठ गोविन्द उत्तिष्ठ गरुडध्वज उत्तिष्ठ कमलाकान्ता त्रैलोक्यं मङ्गलं कुरु पुरटासी माधुमलो भक्तर स गोविंद शरणागतमुल गोविंद श्रीहरिवासमु गोविंद शरणागतमुल गोविंद श्रीहरिवासमु गोविंद नमो वेंकटेशा नमो श्रीनिवासा रारा गोविंदा इक्कड रारा गोविंदा रारा गोविंदा इक्कड रारा गोविंदा रारा गोविंदा इक्कड रारा गोविंदा पुरटासी माधुमलो पुरटासी माधुमलो भक्तर सा गोविंदा पुरटासी माधुमलो भक्तर सा गोविंदा शरणागतमुल गोविंदा शरण 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 शरणागतमुल गोविंदा श्रीहरिवासम गोविंदा शरणागतमुल गोविंदा श्रीहरिवासम गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद हरि गोविंद हरि गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद हरि गोविंद हरि गोविंद रारा गोविंद इक्कड रारा गोविंद रारा गोविंद इक्कड रारा गोविंद नारायण हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि गोविंद हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि गोविंद वैकुंठवास श्री वेंकटेश नारायण हरि गोविंद गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि गोविंद नारायण हरि गोविंद वैकुंठवास 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 श्री वेंकटेश नारायण हरि गोविंद नमो वेंकटेश नमो श्रीनिवास नमो वेंकटेश नमो श्रीनिवास रारा रारा जय जय राधा జయ జయ రారా గోవింద ఇక్కడ రారా గోవింద రారా గోవింద ఇక్కడ రారా గోవింద పురటాసి మాధుములో ఏడుగుండలవాడ వెంకటరమణ గోవింద 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 పురటాసి మాధుములో భక్త స గోవింద శరణాగ్రదముల గోవింద శరణాగ్రదముల గోవింద శరణాగ్రదముల గోవింద శ్రీహరివాసము గోవింద శరణాగ్రదముల గోవింద శ్రీహరివాసము గోవింద గోవింద హరి గోవింద హరి నారాయణ హరి గోవింద వైకుంఠవాస శ్రీ వెంకటేశ నారాయణ హరి గోవింద నారాయణ హరి గోవింద నారాయణ హరి గోవింద నారాయణ హరి గోవింద 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 మాధవా మధుసూదన కృష్ణ కృష్ణ करुणासाकर कमलनायक करुणासाकर कमलनायक गणकांबरधारी कृष्ण गोविंद माधव मधुसूदन वेंकटेश्वर नारायण केशवा माधवा जय देवा मधुसूदना केशवा माधवा जय देवा मधुसूदना जय कृष्ण मुकुंद मुरारे जय कृष्ण मुकुंद मुरारे करुणा साकर कमलनायक करुणा साकर कमलनायक कनकांबरधारी कृष्णा कनकांबरधारी गोपाला कृष्णा मुकुंद मुरारे जय कृष्ण मुकुंद मुरारे कालियमर्दन कालियमर्दन कंसनि सूदन कालियमर्दन कंसनि सूदन करुणागललीला कृष्णा करुणागललीला करुणागललीला गोपाला करुणागललीला गोपाला कृष्ण मुकुंद मुरारे जय कृष्ण मुकुंद मुरारे कालियमर्दन कृष्णा हरिनारायण माधवा कालियमर्दन कंसनि सूदन कालियमर्दन कंसनि सूदन करुणागललीला कृष्णा करुणा गललीला गोपाला करुणा गललीला गोपाला करुणा गललीला गोपाला मலை மேலே வாழ்கின்ற மாதவா மலை மேலே வாழ்கின்ற மாதவா மக்கள் குறை தீர்க்க மனமிறங்கி தூயவா மலை மேலே வாழ்கின்ற மாதவா சங்கு சக்கரம் கொண்டவன் நீ அல்லவா சங்கு சக்கரம் கொண்டவன் நீ அல்லவா சங்கடம் தீர்த்தமை ஆளும் வல்லவா சங்கடம் தீர்த்தமை ஆளும் வல்லவா மலை மேலே திருப்பதி மலை மேலே வாழ்கின்ற மாதவா மக்கள் குறை தீர்க்க மனமிறங்கி தூயவா மலை மேலே வாழ்கின்ற மாதவா மங்களமணி முருங்கும் கோவினிலே மங்களமணி முருங்கும் கோவினிலே மணியாடும் விலங்கனுக்கு திருமார்பால் அன்புக்கும் துணை வணங்கும் பக்தர்களே அன்புக்கும் துணை வணங்கும் பக்தர்களே அருள் விலங்கு காப்பாற்றும் மலர்பாதா அன்புக்கும் துணை வணங்கும் பக்தர்களே அருள் விரங்க காப்பாற்றும் மலர்பாதா மலை மேலே திருப்பதி மலை மேலே வாழ்கின்ற மாதவா மக்கள் குறை தீர்க்க மனமிறங்கி தூயவா மலை மேலே வாழ்கின்ற மாதவா कृष्णा मुकुंदा मुरारे जय जय कृष्णा मुकुंदा मुरारे करुणा साकर कमल नायक करुणा 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 साकर कमल नायक गणकांबरधारी गणकांबरधारी गोपाला कृष्णा मुकुंदा मुरारे कृष्णा मुकुंदा मुरारे कृष्णा मुकुंदा मुरारे मुरारे
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just got two speeches, basically to commemorate Mum. We're just sitting here, and I was thinking of what to say. It's weird when you're sitting there thinking of what to say. All strange thoughts go through your head. And one thought that kept flitting through my head is that we're sitting here, and there's 5 generations that are sitting in this room, starting with Uncle Bay and Auntie Savvy. They were Mum's uncle and aunt. Then Mum's generation, and then who's the next? We, me, our generation. And now I've got a grandson as well. And thinking about it, there's 5. And I want to pay tribute to everybody that's come here today. Thank you so much. And then I was also thinking, we said we'll have a small function. We'll invite 100 people. And I was telling Kamsala and Lisa out there, my mother is probably sitting up there and saying, small function. My 2 daughter-in-laws are useless, man. But thank you so much. Hello, my baby. We're here to celebrate an extraordinary woman. Somebody, and I want to officially thank Mom for everything that she's done for us. And then I was also saying, see what weird thoughts going through my head all the time. There's such richness of public speakers here today. And we do tons and tons of functions where we're emceeing and whatever. And very often people are terrified to come out here. And I can guarantee you this, if I have an open mic session here, this will go on and on and on. Because there's so many of you that are so much more capable than I am in paying tribute to Mom. But the reason I want to say thanks to her is there was so much that she did for us without us realizing it. There's so much that she created for the 3 boys and then the 3 girls and the 7 grandchildren. And there's so much that she missed this year. I think the biggest issue for me was a year ago, we were devastated at Mom's passing. But the thing that I couldn't fathom and I couldn't get to grips with is that you just walk outside and life is going on. And everything is just moving at its normal pace. The biggest thing for me was 2 weeks later, I had to go up on stage and do stand-up comedy. And my set was about my mother and her cell phone. And I hadn't had time to change it. And I went onto stage, and for the first time, I remembered every joke that I wrote. Everything. From the beginning to the end, I didn't forget anything. And when I came out, I said to Kams, I can't believe I remembered everything. And she said, your mother was there watching over you. And I think that's so true. And I can almost feel her spirit. I feel how proud she is and happy she is that all of you are here. She was always the one organizing functions and parties and get-togethers. And I think all of us really, really appreciate and miss what she has done for us. I also want to thank her for giving us the opportunity to grow as individuals. Always there for us, always very often not there because she was busy with her charity work and whatever, but always making sure that we did what we needed to do and got ahead with our lives. I don't know how proud Mom and Dad were that I chose drama, but it was one of those things. As I was saying, there's so much that she's missed this year. Yuvan turning 30, my 60th, Nashka graduating, starting a new job, the great-grandson, second great-grandson being born, Dianka's wedding coming up. There's just so much that has just bypassed us over this year. If I missed anything, please. I can feel the kids staring at me. I also want to thank Dad. He's been brilliant this year. His full, quiet self, just getting on with things, giving us the strength to carry on. He's even learned to fry an egg now. And that's the people at the complex have really taken care of him and constantly cooking and sorting out. And also on his behalf, I want to thank everybody that's phoned and visited and been there and just been there for him. Please, he still doesn't understand how to use the phone like Mom does or did. So if you phone him, sometimes he's not going to answer. And I know lots of you have complained. don't send messages because he might read it 3 months later and send you a reply and you get a shock. He's posted some things on Facebook. We're still trying to figure out how. And people have responded and okay. Anyway, thank you so much. There are, as I said, 2 speakers. I'd like to call on, because of the extent of public speakers, the first person that volunteered, we jumped on it. So I'd like to call on a cousin, Viji, John, who will say a few words on behalf of your generation. Auntie.
Thank you so much, Kubeshan. Good afternoon to all our friends, relatives, and family. It gives me great pleasure. It's an honor and a privilege to speak on behalf of, to pay a tribute to Shushi. When Kamsila asked me if I would like to speak on behalf of the family, I readily agreed because Shushi and I shared a very special bond, especially over the last 30 years or so. I want to start off with the old Seaview days. Shushi was the eldest of all the female cousins in the family. And this family lived in a huge house in Seaview, which we sometimes call our Seaview Family Holiday Resort. Because during the holidays and when there were special functions, all the uncles and aunts and cousins would come to Seaview. And we had so much of fun, and huge pots of food was cooked. It was just such a lovely get-together in those days. Shushi was also our role model. She was so gentle-natured. She was always pleasant, respectful, kind, loving, and caring. She was also a fun-loving person. She laughed a lot. And in that respect, she took after Auntie Janaki and her aunts, who, when they got together in Seaview, whether they were cooking or washing or whatever, they would make jokes and they would just laugh a lot. And they really enjoyed one another's company. So, talking about a role model, for the younger girl cousins especially, Shushi was our idol. She had the tiniest waistline you could imagine. And she had these shirt-waisted dresses with a belt on, and so that emphasized the tiny little waistline. And I must say that she was the envy of us all. She was always immaculately clad, and she carried herself with such dignity. We will always remember how beautiful she was. We were in awe of Shushi. She was like our heroine. When Shushi matriculated at St. Oswald's Secondary School in Newcastle, where her dad was the principal, Shushi decided she would follow in her father's footsteps. So she came to do her teacher training at Springfield College of Education. And while she was studying, she stayed with Auntie Mummy, or Auntie Maliga, as some of you know her, and Uncle Rajendra, who some of you know him as Uncle Jingo. And she also met someone very special in her life while she was studying at Springfield. And this gentleman didn't live very far off from number 1 Daintree Avenue, where Shushi was staying at the time. He was just around the corner in Towndale Avenue, and he came from the well-known A.J. Naidoo family. And it was none other than Daya. She met the man of her dreams. But she had to keep the relationship under wraps because Uncle Rajendra was such a strict disciplinarian. But love always triumphs in the end, and so they were happily married, and they had 3 adorable sons, of whom they were very proud. Often, when the extended family met at Japanese gardens or botanical gardens, or in one of the relatives' homes for some get-together, Shushi would often ask, "Did you see Kubeshan in this film? Or did you see him on stage as a comedian? Or did you watch TV?" And she was so proud of the fact that Kubeshan was on TV. And he was also an actor, because she herself took part in plays, and she enjoyed it. And I'm sure Kubeshan inherited some of the genes from his mom in that regard. She would often Kamsila are doing a cooking demonstration. And so she was really proud of her children. When Daya fell and fractured his hip and had to undergo surgery in Johannesburg, Shushi was grateful for the help from Desh. And I asked, "How do you manage?" She said, "I would never have managed without their help in Joburg." So she was really very grateful for the help from Sudesh and his family. She was also very proud of all her grandchildren. When Krinesh became a grandfather, Shushi was over the moon because she became a great-grandmother. So she really was very proud of all her children, her grandchildren, and the little ones after that. On a more personal note, Shushi officiated at Eric's and my engagement party, while Daya filmed the entire event. It was held at Andhra Hall in Leopold Street, and it was a big, grand function. And Shushi just took over and she officiated. And it was no big deal for her because she was so used to officiating at cultural and religious festivals and occasions. And so making speeches and paying tributes at weddings, functions, and funerals and parties was second nature to Shushi. She had a great command of the English language and was very confident both off stage and on. But for me, the most admirable quality of Shushi's life was her passion and compassion when it came to helping the less fortunate, and more especially for her dedication and commitment to the deaf community. Being the deputy principal of Vienna School for the Deaf and also acting principal there as well was the cherry on the top of Shushi's academic career. She was like a mother and mentor to all the deaf learners. She learned to sign fluently and was able to communicate most effectively with the learners. And this was quite a remarkable achievement for Shushi because given the fact that it isn't easy to learn sign language when you're an adult, it was quite something that she could master the technique. And I can tell you something from my own experience when I try to learn sign language. It's not easy. If you don't practice it, you lose it. So I basically lost whatever I learned in sign language because I didn't practice it. But Shushi would always say, you must practice your sign language, practice your finger spelling. So one day when she phoned, she asked me, so how's your finger spelling coming up? So I said to Shushi, you know, I try to practice whenever I get a chance. And even while I was driving home one day, I stopped at a robot. It was taking a bit long, so I decided to practice my finger spelling. And the guy at this robot, the person coming in the opposite direction, flicked his lights and waved at me. I don't know who he was, but when I said that to Shushi, she said, "Oh, you see now, you must be careful what you do because he could have followed you and you could have been in trouble." So I have to be very careful next time. Shushi was also absolutely concerned about what would the deaf students who matriculated do after they finished school. And she was concerned about helping them to get into tertiary education. So this was back in 1997, Shushi and the then principal, Mr. R.R. Pillay, found their way to Springfield College. They approached us with a view to offering a 3-year junior primary diploma for deaf student teachers. At first, this seemed like mission impossible for us, since none of us knew any sign language, and there wasn't a curriculum that was tailored for deaf students. But we overcame all these challenges that presented themselves before us through Shushi's help. We sat and drew up a curriculum tailored for deaf students. It had to meet with the requirements of the Department of Education as well as the Deaf Federation of South Africa, but we got it going and it was approved by both the Department of Education and DEPSA. And with regard to how do we mediate our lectures to our students, Shushi said, no problem, you'll have 2 sign language interpreters. And so that's how we got the program going. So all in all, we had 34 deaf students qualifying with the 3-year diploma to teach in the junior primary section in schools for the deaf. And the motivation for this offering was that deaf teachers are better teachers for deaf children than hearing teachers. And so 34 students were employed in several schools throughout the country. And we had lots of reports from the principals to say how pleased they were with the progress that these teachers were making in the school. And they said, please train more. Well, that was not to be, because the Department of Education made a huge mistake of closing down the colleges in the year 2000. So, and the reason being, they said college is training teachers at a very high cost. It's cheaper to train teachers at the universities because of the huge numbers that can be accommodated in the lecture halls. But it's not the same. I've had experience in both places. It's just not quite the same, but we couldn't go back on it because they made up their minds. And so the programs had to come to an end. And this really, really disappointed Shushi. But suffice to say that Shushi made history in the country, because nowhere else in the entire country were colleges or universities offering any kind of tertiary education to train deaf students to become teachers. And so with Shushi's efforts, she really made great strides. She was a trendsetter. She was a trailblazer in that regard. Shushi's, yeah, so let me just skip a little bit. So Shushi's commitment to deaf education and the upliftment of the deaf community was really something that we should all be so proud of. Because even after she retired from teaching, she continued to play a very prominent role in the KZN Society for the Blind and Deaf. Right up to the end, even in her dying days, I can put it that way, Shushi was actively involved in what she used to refer to as the society. Another laudable quality Shushi displayed was her untiring efforts to keep contact with family, not only in South Africa, but abroad. She made several trips to America, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand to visit family, in spite of her compromised mobility in the recent years. At home in South Africa, Shushi initiated the yearly family picnics at the Japanese gardens and botanical gardens, and also several get-togethers in relatives' homes. And it was such a wonderful thing that this was initiated, because we got, time sometimes keeps people apart. But when it came to these functions, the cousins, Auntie Savvy and Uncle Dixon were there, and we had so much of fun. It was really lovely. And most of the time it was a bring and share, and let me tell you, there was often more food than people. But we really enjoyed ourselves. The pots would come there, huge pots of biryani, and chicken curry, and fish curry, and crab curry, and you can think of whatever it is, it was there for us to all share. And also the cakes and tea afterwards. We enjoyed it so much. So it was one wish of Shushi that the children of the cousins could also attend these functions, because it was mostly our generation that were there, with a few of the younger generation. But because of job opportunities, many of our children are not in this province. They're either in Joburg or Cape Town or abroad. So that wish of Shushi's didn't really get fulfilled. But there's one thing for sure. When we meet again at the Japanese gardens or at one of the relatives' homes for a function, Shushi will be sorely missed. She was such a live wire. She was such a fun-loving person. She loved to laugh. She communicated with everyone. That is something that we will really miss. I personally will also miss the phone calls and the long conversations we shared over the years. We spoke on various things. Sometimes they were just light-hearted things, but at other times they were more serious things and confidential things too. But we did enjoy lovely conversations. And when the news came that Shushi was no more, it came as a shock to me, because I had spoken to her not so long prior to that. And also, it came as a shock to the entire family, because just 2.5 months prior to her passing, Shushi paid a lovely tribute to Uncle Dixon and late Auntie Amoy when there was a combined birthday party at Vinod and Rajendri's place on the 19th of May last year. And we had such a lovely get-together there. And Shushi was one of the ones who, with her walking stick, walked up to the mic and she made her speech. And just 2.5 months later, we get this news. It was just, I think everybody was just too shocked. But Shushi is gone, but she will never be forgotten. She will always be remembered for the beautiful person that she was, both inside and out. She left us a legacy of love, and and family unity. And that is what we should honor in the years to come now. Get together, love one another, have fun, laugh, enjoy your life. That's what Shushi would have wanted. And so we must remember Shushi always for that. Thank you for listening to me. God bless you all.
Thank you, Auntie Vijay. Before I next speak, Dianka, you're only allowed 1 minute. Auntie Vijay took all your time. Before we move on to Dianka, just on behalf of the grandchildren, I want to say thank you to Deshan and his group that are here today, and to tell you that Deshan will be receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award for his contribution to cultural work that he has done. He and his group will be going off to India to receive that award. So congratulations. Well done, my man. Thank you. Okay, we're going to see that the speaking ability moves on down the generation. So I'd like to call on my daughter. She's the eldest grandchild here in South Africa. And she's going to say a few words, and she will tell you how often she is called home by Tata to fix his phone, his remote at his gate, and other issues. So, Dianka.
Good afternoon, everyone. So just earlier, my father spoke about 5 generations, but he went straight from his to his to his grandson. Completely forgot about us. So dear Ava, these last few months have been the hardest without you here. It's always amazing how it takes loss to make you realize the things you miss out on. And we took a lot for granted. And from that pain that we regret, we are trying to be better. So Ava went out of her way to make sure she was always checking in on everyone. If she couldn't get a hold of one family member, she'd continue to phone every other member until someone picked up. I remember the once I had to explain to her that 1 missed call was okay and was easy to return. 2 missed calls mean something's wrong. So her 5 missed calls to ask if someone was at home was not socially acceptable. I can't even say I miss seeing her name pop up on my phone nowadays because Tata still uses her phone to call me. We obviously do miss her voice though and the casual check-ins. Ava checked in so often that she always knew what we were up to. And I remember a few weeks back, Tata was trying to get a hold of me. And I told him I was away for the weekend. It was such a small yet surreal realization that a year ago I would have had to phone Ava when we left, when we were halfway, when we arrived, and then every day until we left. The phone calls didn't last long, but it was a random check-in that said, I love you, without saying the words. There were small achievements that Ava would share on Facebook and boast about her grandkids. There were massive life events that Ava would tell family in Canada about before even our uncles upstairs knew. She kept our family together, informed, and focused on the values we instill within each other. It's been a running joke now, as I should have been in Ireland from May, but I've had issues with my permit and now my visa. But if Ava was still around, she would have found a way to get me to Dublin. I would have had accommodation with Uncle Tiger, and my visa would have been sorted before I even signed my contract. Ava, your grandchildren are growing, excelling with their studies, in their jobs, and within life in general. We miss you tremendously, and I know Tata does as well. You would have loved your great-grandsons, and they would have loved you. Tata's met them both, and I'm sure he'll tell them stories about you. You're always full of life, and I miss everything about you. Life hasn't been the same and never will be again. We love you, and we hope we are making you proud. Forever in our hearts, Kavish, Jason, Sashin, Phil, Shaquille, Kyrie, Yuvan, Shivani, Tehan, Nashka, Yatish, Devashin, Nadine, and of course, your favorite, me. Thank you.
Yeah, that favorite story goes on and on all over the place. And I know some people have listened to me on Lotus in the morning on Saturday, where I've spoken about Knesh being the favorite. And so eventually we had a meeting, family meeting, and Dad put it in perspective. He said, "You were the eldest, so you were the favorite, so shut your mouth now." So it's sorted out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your indulgence. Thank you so much for spending this afternoon with us. We have meals that have been prepared for you. There's tea and coffee. Please hang about. I know we hardly ever see each other as family groups now, and this is our opportunity to just catch up and have fun. Just on an aside, when my grandson was born, the first thing we wanted to do when he came home and whatever was to give him a kiss and hug him as a baby and stuff. And my son said, "No kissing." So I said, "Hey, this is my child, I can kiss." He said, "Then you'll be banned. So please, when you go near the baby, just ask permission before you do anything." Anyway, please, food is ready. It's buffet. Oh no, you got, I'm doing a party. Okay, we're going to hand over to Deshan, who's... Okay, I just got scolded. We're doing the prayer first. Dad and our immediate family first, and then we can just keep following through from there. Please, families coming through, we'll do the prayer and then we can eat. Is that okay, Desh? Okay, so Deshan just appeals to everyone to please just keep silent until after he completes with the arti, and then we will break for lunch. Thank you. I hand you back to Deshan.
हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये नमः हर हर महादेव सूलधारिणी परमेशा शिवगामी नायक जगदीशा तू किया पादम अमर कलेसा शिव तांडव नडराजा तू किया पादम अमर कलेसा शिव तांडव नडराजा बोधि सुंदर शंकरा विश्वविलासन सुंदर शिवगामी मये स्वरने अंबर पेरुमाने विभूरा विश्वविलासन सुंदर शिवगामी मये स्वरने परमेशा शिवगामी नायक सूलधारिणी परमेशा तूकिय पादम अमर कलेसा तांडव नडराजा तूकिय पादम अमर कलेसा तांडव नडराजा विभूति सुंदरने शंकरा विश्वविलासन सुंदर शिवगामी मये स्वरने अम्बर पेरुमाने तिल्लै अम्बर पेरुमाने तिल्लै अम्बर पेरुमाने तिल्लै अम्बर पेरुमाने गोविंदा माधवा गोविंदा गरुडगमन तव चरण कमलमिह मनसिन सतु मम नित्यं गरुडगमन तव चरण मनसिन सतु मम नित्यं मनसिन सतु मम नित्यं गरुडगमन तव चरण कमलमिह मनसिन सतु मम नित्यं गरुडगमन तव चरण कमलमिह मनसिल सतु मम नित्यं मनसिल सतु मम नित्यं मम पा गुरुदेवा मम पा गुरुदेवा मम पा गुरुदेवा मम पा गुरुदेवा जलजनयन विधिन मुचिहरण मुख विबुधन विनुधन पद्मा जलजनयन विधिन मुचिहरण मुख विबुधन विनुध पद्मा विनुधन पद्मा मम पा गुरुदेवा मम पा गुरुदेवा मम पा गुरुदेवा भुजगशयन 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 भव मदन जनक मम जनन मरण भयहारी भुजगशयन भव मदन जनक मम जनन मरण भयहारी जनन मरण भयहारी मम तापम गुरुदेवा मम पापम गुरुदेवा मम तापम गुरुदेवा मम पापम गुरुदेवा पाहि भारती तीर्थं भक्तवर्यमिह भूरि करुणया पाहि भारती तीर्थं पाहि भारती तीर्थं गरुडगमन तव चरणकमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यं गरुडगमन तव चरणकमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यं मनसि लसतु मम नित्यं मम तापमपा गुरुदेवा मम पापमपा गुरुदेवा मम तापमपा गुरुदेवा मम पापमपा गुरुदेवा गरुडगमन तव चरणकमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यं गरुडकमलमिह चरणकमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यं मनसि लसतु मम नित्यं मम तापमपा गुरुदेवा मम पापमपा गुरुदेवा मम तापमपा गुरुदेवा मम पापमपा गुरुदेवा मम तापमपा गुरुदेवा मम पापमपा गुरुदेवा मम पापमपा गुरुदेवा मम पापमपा गुरुदेवा ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः
शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो शम्भो महादेव शिव शम्भो
हर 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 महादेव
शिव शम्भो शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा हाला हर धर शम्भो अनादनादा शम्भो हाला हर धर शम्भो अनादनादा शम्भो शिव हर शिव नमः शिवाय शिव 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 नमः शिवाय
हाला हर धर शम्भो अनादनादा शम्भो
हाला हर धर शम्भो अनादनादा शम्भो शिव 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 नमः शिवाय शिव शिव ॐ नमः शिवाय शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर शम्भो अनादनाद शम्भो हर शम्भो अनादनाद शम्भो शिव ॐ शिव ॐ नमः शिवाय शिव ॐ शिव ॐ शिव ॐ नमः शिवाय शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा
आंजनेय स्वामी महाराज की जय। भल भीमा भल भीमा भल भीमा आंजनेय
रामचंद्र
Sound 1, 2. Sound 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, if we get any more louder than that, it's very disrespectful to Amma, as we didn't offer the aarti yet. So let us maintain the silence and give Amma the dignity. जननी जननी सत्य साई शुभ जननी
जननी जननी सत्य साई शुभ जननी 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 सत्य साई शुभ जननी जगकारिणी परिपूर्णी साईश्वरी जननी जगकारिणी परिपूर्णी साईश्वरी जननी सत्यस्वरूपिणी जननी सत्यस्वरूपिणी जननी सत्यस्वरूपिणी जननी धर्मसंवादिनी जननी धर्मसंवादिनी जननी शान्तस्वरूपिणी जननी शान्तस्वरूपिणी जननी शान्तस्वरूपिणी जननी शान्तस्वरूपिणी जननी प्रेमप्रदायिनी जननी प्रेमप्रदायिनी जननी प्रेमप्रदायिनी जननी जननी सत्यसाई शुभ जननी 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 सत्यसाई शुभ जननी सत्यसाई शुभ जननी सत्यसाई शुभ जननी जगकारिणी परिपूर्णी साईश्वरी जननी जगकारिणी परिपूर्णी साईश्वरी जननी स्वरूपिणी जननी सत्यस्वरूपिणी जननी सत्यस्वरूपिणी जननी सत्यस्वरूपिणी जननी धर्मसंवादिनी जननी धर्मसंवादिनी जननी शान्तस्वरूपिणी जननी शान्तस्वरूपिणी जननी शान्तस्वरूपिणी जननी शान्तस्वरूपिणी जननी प्रेमप्रदायिनी जननी प्रेमप्रदायिनी जननी प्रेमप्रदायिनी जननी प्रेमप्रदायिनी जननी 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 सत्यसाई शुभ जननी
रघुकुलतिलक रघुरामचन्द्र सीतापते श्रीरामचन्द्र गोविन्द केशव माधव मधुसूदन नारायण वेङ्कटेश्वर तिरुपति मणिवासा ॐ नमो அந்தத்தேனிருக்கும் இடத்தில் பாடிருக்க வேண்டும் திருப்பதி வெங்கடேஸ்வரா தேவா நான் இருக்கும் இடத்தில் நீரக்க வேண்டும் ஹரிநாராயணா முரளீதரா ஆதிசேஷ ஆனந்தசயன ஸ்ரீனிவாச ஸ்ரீ வெங்கடேஷ ஆதிசேஷ ஆனந்தசயன श्रीनिवास श्री वेंकटेश रघुकुलतिलक रघुरामचन्द्र सीतापते श्रीरामचन्द्र रघुकुलतिलक रघुरामचन्द्र सीतापते श्रीरामचन्द्र आदिशेष आनन्दशयन श्रीनिवास श्री वेंकटेश आदिशेष आनन्दशयन श्रीनिवास श्री वेंकटेश यदुकुलभूषण यशोदनन्दन राधापते गोपाल कृष्ण यदुकुलभूषण यशोदनन्दन राधापते गोपाल कृष्ण आदिशेष आनन्दशयन श्रीनिवास श्री वेंकटेश आदिशेष आनन्दशयन श्रीनिवास श्री वेंकटेश कुण्डलीभूषण कैलासवास गौरीपते शिव शम्भो शङ्कर कुण्डलीभूषण कैलासवास गौरीपते शिव शम्भो शङ्कर आदिशेष आनन्दशयन श्रीनिवास श्री वेंकटेश आदिशेष आनन्दशयन श्रीनिवास श्री वेंकटेश सागर लंकन श्रीरामदूत अंजनी पुत्र श्री आंजनेय सागर लंकन श्रीरामदूत अंजनी पुत्र श्री आंजनेय आदिशेष आनन्दशयन श्रीनिवास श्री वेंकटेश श्वेतांबरधर श्री चिद्विलास श्रीपते श्री साईनाथ श्वेतांबरधर श्री चिद्विलास श्रीपते श्री साईनाथ आदिशेष आनन्दशयन श्रीनिवास श्री वेंकटेश जय जय राधा जय जय राधा जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल 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 गोविंद राधे गोविंद राधे गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल राधे गोविंद राधे गोविंद राधे गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल राधे वेणविलोला विजय गोपाल गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल राधे वेणविलोला विजय गोपाल गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल राधे नरसिंहदेवा 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 गोविंद गोविंद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह गोविंद गोविंद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह गोविंद गोविंद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह गोविंद गोविंद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह नरसिंहदेवा 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 गोविंद गोविंद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह गोविंद गोविंद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह गोविंद राधे गोविंद राधे गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल राधे गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल राधे जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल 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 जय जय राधा जय जय राधा जय जय राधा केशव माधव मधुसूदन नारायण वेंकटेश्वर तिरुपति मलिवासा ओम नमो नारायण ओम नमो नारायण Ladies and gentlemen, could we all rise for the Aarti? Coops. हरि ओम कौसल्य सुप्रजा राम पूर्व संध्यत् प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरसातोला कर्तव्यं दैवमान्मिकम् उत्तिष्ठ उत्तिष्ठ गोविंद उत्तिष्ठ गरुडध्वज उत्तिष्ठ कमला कांता त्रैलोक्यं मंगलं कुरु रामचंद्राय जनक राजजा मनोहराय मामका प्रीस्तदाय महित मंगलम रामचंद्राय जनक राजजा मनोहराय मामका प्रीस्तदाय महित मंगलम चारु कुंकुमोपेद चंदनालु चच्चिदाय हारक सुजन चित्त कामिदाय शुभद मंगलम विमल रूपाय विविध वेदांत वेद्याय सुजन चित्त कामिदाय शुभद मंगलम रामदास मुरल हृदय तामरस निवासाय स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय दिव्य मंगलम रामदास मुरल हृदय तामरस निवासाय स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय दिव्य मंगलम रामचंद्र जनकराजरामनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् रामचन्द्राय जनकराजरामनोहराय मकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् 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 हरि ओम पांडुरंग विठ्ठल पंढरीनाथ विठ्ठल हरिनारायण गोविंदा गोविंदा ओम शांति 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 Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you so much. We can now go through. The buffet is now open. It's on my left, so you can go through and have something. Please share meals with us, and thank you once again for being here with us today. Kamsla didn't cook, so seriously, guys, please go through.
கோயில் நடராஜ பெருமானே கலை கோயில் நடராஜ பெருமானே ஒரு காத்தூக்கி நடமாடம் இறையோனே கலை கோயில் நடராஜ பெருமானே ஒரு காத்தூக்கி நடமாடம் இறையோனே சிலைமேனி சிவகாமி நாயகனே
Thank you.